Well, thank you both for speaking to me about this film, but I want to blame you for making me that crazy person that cried on her own on public transport. But it meant I got 2 seats to myself, because no one wanted to sit next to the girl that was crying.
Yeah.
So,
It's actually a really good idea.
so
It's a good idea.
roundabouts.
Every time I get on public transportation,
Talking
I'm
or,
gonna weep to myself
crying or talking to
talk
yourself. What about having a conversation with the person next to you who's not there?
I do
Because then
that.
if someone tries to go, you go, excuse me, there's someone already seated here.
No.
I'll do that on my free time.
Okay, I'm sure you have questions.
No, I'm enjoying this. Is that a reaction that you've been getting from like early viewings of this film?
Yeah, I think it happened at Sundance where the film ended, and it seemed like people were receiving it warmly, but it was really in the Q&A where somebody raised their hand and they alluded to the speech that Michael Stuhlbarg's character gives to my character at the end of the film, and without giving away any spoilers, it's very powerful, and it's very much the parent that a lot of people wish they had in their life and weren't privy to have. And somebody raised their hand and talked about how their father had never given him that type of warmth and love and support the way Michael does in the film, and that's the first time I thought to myself, oh wow, this might have the power to really affect people in a positive way, and that was thrilling, because I'm obviously very young in my career, but I have not had that sensation before.
Yeah, I bet. That's the bit that set me off, for sure, as well. Do you guys have a favourite scene that you either, like from shooting or how it came out in the finished film?
I'm sleeping in the shot, and without giving anything away, Army plays about 6,000 emotions in the span of 4 seconds, and without any lines, and he just kind of comes over to the bed, and that scene always floors me when I watch it, because that's so cool. It's so cool when somebody's acting and you can almost project what they're thinking within the scene.
Yeah, how about you?
I mean, now it just sounds like we're really kind of giving each other like a nice service here, but I think my favorite is it's the final shot of Timmy looking at the fire, which is incredible, and it's so good that the credits come on at the end of the movie and people don't know that it's over. They just sit and like they just watch that, and then also Michael's speech.
It's nice that you guys can compliment each other, because it'd be bad if you were like, well, actually my favourite scene was my performance.
It was actually somebody...
Yeah. Me.
No.
Just all of my performance. I have to comment on the dancing, because that was one of my favourite bits, just seeing you guys dancing. Because for me, the most awkward thing that I think I could ever do on camera is dance.
Me too.
Yeah, I was going to say, was there music playing when you were doing it?
He was so miserable that night.
I hated that day. That's one of the hardest days I've ever had of filming, because there's no music. So like it'll start and it'll be like dun 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 dun, and then they'll turn off all the volume, and then I'm just like dancing, and then there's like 75 background artists all just like watching, who are bored, who've been there for hours watching the same thing, and then like the whole crew is watching, and I'm dancing to like nothing and silently, and in my head I'm just screaming, I hate this so much. And then I look over at Timmy, and he'd be off camera dancing, like having his own good time, and I was like, now I hate him, like it was terrible. But it all was, there's so much about the body language of Oliver being free and just being able to let go, it was a fun challenge to get to do as an actor.
That's a great irony as well, that you're portraying someone feeling very free and you feel so uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable.
I'm not surprised. Again, that was like probably my least favorite thing to ever do would be dance.
Try being 6'5". Then you're just like the awkward, lanky guy.
I'm very short.
Bumping into people on the dance floor, and you're like, sorry,